every year comes with its own challenges for us at the Visitor Channel. It also comes with its own rewards. In 2017, our plan was to get back to our core market because we felt like we had already included St. Lucians into what we thought was the tourism product that St. Lucia was offering. So in 2017, we thought it was the best time to bring all the programs that we had developed over the years into one family. So now people could start to see how the various parts of the tourism industry tied into one product that we were offering. We wanted to tie the opportunities, the village tourism, the culinary side of the island's offerings in the industry, the tours and attractions, all of these which were once just one big program had now been separated into several programs, each one trying to deal with specific areas of interest. The second part of our focus for 2017 was making people understand the linkages in the industry. How does it matter to them? Because at the end of the day, that is all that really matters. If you want to make people feel ownership, they need to know, how is this going to help me? How is this going to help me grow? How is it going to help my family? So we made a huge push with our programs, from our Stir It Up program, which was really started off as a cooking show. We grew it into a linkages show. So we showcased farmers, we showcased the market, we showcased the craft, and we brought that into a tourism environment.
I have always said that the Visitor Channel, throughout its existence, truly understands what linkages in the tourism industry is all about. They are testimony. You have to just look at their programs and you can see that what they have been producing over the years. And the buzzword today in St. Lucia and within the region is linkages. They have understood it and they've been practicing it over a number of years. So after watching the presentation today, I'm truly heartened by the fact that others, including the SLHTA, who I represent, the Tourist Board, as well as the Ministry of Tourism, understands the work that the Visitor Channel has been doing.
Stir It Up is one of those programs that we took a long time in crafting and getting it to look the way it does. We've always thought that blending the whole culinary side to the island's attractiveness to the locations and views and tours was going to be a winning combination. So the show took on an adventure type of activity where we got the right host, who was a chef, who was interested in all the things that we thought would make cooking on the fly, interesting and attractive. Stir It Up is the kind of show that we believe can take our sights and attractions and culinary adventures beyond our shores. The background to the cooking sets, the enthusiasm of our chef host, the inclusion of the local spices and his connection with farmers and his ability to browse the markets and explain what the various spices are. It's a winning combination for a great show that we are going to continue to do, and we think will do well in promoting St. Lucia in a very well-rounded way.
Hi, welcome to another episode of Stirred Up, the Adventure Chef. This month we're doing a very special episode. We'll be celebrating the Journée Creole Day, the Creole month here in St. Lucia, every October 28th. And this holiday started here in St. Lucia, specifically in 1984. There was a federation of all the French colonies from Guadeloupe to Martinique, Haiti, St. Lucia, Dominica, and they decided to have a revival and appreciation for the culture. Hey guys, how's it going?
Good.
You guys made it!
Fantastic trip.
Excellent. Well guys, we have an awesome little barbecue we're gonna do. I hope you guys like lobster, because we got some fresh lobster on the grill right now.
We love lobster.
Love lobster.
Well, excellent. Well, when you guys are ready, come on down and join me. We're gonna have a little bit of champagne, and you guys gonna enjoy a little sunset with me. And I discussed it with my family, and I come from an Indian family, so things like pleasure and leisure and recreation, that's not really big on the list, you know. Like, hey, you gotta go open a shop, you know. What kind of shop are you gonna open? I'm not gonna open a shop, you know. Tourism thing's kind of cool, you know. I'm into, like, you know, sunshine, pina coladas, and boats. Yeah, I don't understand. What's the shop part? So I finally discussed it with my family and told them I'm thinking about buying a sailboat, and I'm gonna try to do sailing tours, and they all looked at me as if I was crazy and go, like, this is what you're gonna come all the way here to do? And I'm like, well, you know, I have a dream and I'm gonna make it happen. And I took all my savings and I went all around the Caribbean looking for a yacht, and I ended up buying a 40-foot Jeannot Sun Odyssey. And I bought it, and I remember when I bought it, the first thing I'm like, wow, how am I gonna pay for it? And I just started my business, and I started off doing kite surfing and surfing charters. And I did quite a bit in the Grenadines, in Grenada, even up in Martinique. And I did that for about 6 months, and then I realized, you know, those kite surfing guys and surfer guys, everyone's on a budget. So eventually I started looking at the honeymoon and wedding program, and that was a business that I tailored, sort of concentrated on. And I really started thinking about, you know, just small families here, even couples, that wants a private, romantic, intimate experience. And, you know, it's something like I thought I could really provide.
St. Lucia could be seen as a culinary destination. A culinary destination, we would definitely benefit from any kind of marketing and advertisements going on around the world when they talk about cuisine. Ultimately, though, we have to find a way to tap into that from a local standpoint. I find ourselves as an island, we do a lot more international flavors. You know, we don't do enough with our local ingredients. I've observed in the last 2 years now many hotels opening up, and somehow they do not feel comfortable with putting a Caribbean restaurant in those hotels. It's the best Italian, best French, best Indian, and somehow for us to be recognized as a cuisine, we have to start taking ourselves seriously. And our owners of hotels, they have to recognize that Caribbean, St. Lucian cuisine as a place in your fine dining area as well as your street food.
Some of the challenges within the program is that some businesses believe that they wouldn't be able to see the direct result or the return as soon as possible. However, they still believe that they form a really good linkage within that particular program, which is so important to the island.
It's been a very rewarding and wonderful experience. I'm happy at the relationship, the exposure we've received. I must admit that I never recognized you had such a large viewership, because we've been hearing most persons say, boy, I saw you all advertising on the Visit channel. And what is good about it is the fact that it doesn't cater just for a local audience, but, well, not just a visitor audience, but also the local populace do tune in quite nice. The experience is wonderful, great.